Hi. Oh, oh, it's strong, but is that really a new thing? No, it's not. I'm trying to pretend like a drink being strong is like, oh no. Who are we kidding around here? Who are we kidding around these parts? How are you guys doing? Oh my gosh. We're live again for the millionth time. Welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I mean, I'm pretty sure you probably do if you're here, but my name is Cate the Great. I always forget to introduce myself. Is that something people should even do on YouTube anymore? I see people do it and they're like, my name is Cate, or my name is Hunishwana Wada Wada. And I'm like, I think maybe I need to do that. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Just a thought. Who knows what's right? Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Or am I right? Okay, but no. This angle, I'm feeling better about the lighting than the angle today, guys. Remember last time when I readjusted the camera approximately 108 times? Remember? Well, we're not gonna do that today because we're gonna get it right now. Right now. Okay, I'm looking, I'm sussing it out. I'm feeling good. No one cares except for me. Literally no one cares. I'm sorry. Okay, now I saw that I missed 2 Good Job Gang new members. So let me scroll back up. Oh, no, sorry. Tony was one of them. So welcome to Tony. We love that. And then who is this other? UI Chamberlain, who remains a mystery because there's no picture, but that's okay. Thank you for joining. That's very exciting. It's a thrill. It's a pleasure. Okay, so today's very exciting. I'd like to tell you why you should be excited. Oh, Max Craven is here, back in NYC. Welcome back to the City of Dreams, Max. Max is a performer. There's so much work, isn't there? Isn't it just a plethora of all the acting jobs and dancing jobs you could ever want? Everywhere, really. It's almost too much. We need less. Lisa Blansett, I love that we are all such a positive and welcoming community. I do too. But that proclamation is just... I love you, Lisa. I love you. I love you, girl. Love you. Okay, so I'm scrolling back up. I'm scrolling up. Ooh, I took it up. I want the world to know. Those literally aren't the words. Can someone tell me the words? I'm coming up.
Coming out.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know?
Yeah.
Oh, is it about coming out? Like coming out like with your sexuality?
I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to be about that, but it's kind of been adopted as such.
Oh, well, great. I like to sing and say things without knowing what they mean or are. It's good. It's a good way to be when you're live. So Kim McConnell is here. Let's name some names. Let's really get in there. Oh, it was Diana Ross, Bonnie Nominson said, oh, really? Real? I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I don't know. Again, I don't know the words. Sorry if that disturbed any pets or husbands. But Kim,
do the Puff Daddy version.
what?
Do the Puff Daddy version.
Do the Puff Daddy version? I don't.
He sampled that song for No Money, No Problems.
Okay, you know that I can't do that version. You're just setting me up for failure.
Fair enough.
Okay, I admitted it. There you have it. Shen Shandy Beauty Fusion, what a name, is here. Hi everyone, it's Shen from Tasmania. Oh man, I wish I could do an Australian accent, but I can't. I've tried so many times, but I can tell that it's just never gonna come naturally to me, so I've just given up. I can say nar instead of no, nar. Yeah? You like it? Sorry. Shen, welcome. Oh my God, it's 9 a.m. there. Well, of course it is. You're on the other side of the globe. Whew, girl, it's early. I don't wake up at 9. Now during quarantine, we wake up whenever we want. Whenever we want. Okay, Lauren is here. Ms. Robbie Lou is here. Oh my God. Kim McConnell. Jennifer, just Jennifer. Tony Page. Tony Page became a Good Job member. We love that. Elizabeth Dion. Cece, Sassy Red. Oh my God, if I don't say these people's names, they will literally come for me. They'll come for me. They will abuse me. It's true. Well, it's true. Cece said the worst part about our Costco's is that they don't sell liquor. Cece lives in New York City, like I do, and it's a true story. When you live in New York City, guys, people think you can get everything all the time. And you know what? That's a lie. You can't. And you definitely, the liquor licensing here is very, very touch and go. So you can't go to the Grosh, the CVS, and pick up whatever, you know, liquor or alcohol you want. It's a downer. You have to go to separate stores for separate things. I'm saying it's not convenient, okay? It's just not. When someone told me that they found the Screwball peanut butter whiskey at their Costco, I became so filled with rage. It was like, what do you mean? Life is not fair. Shen said she's watching me on the big TV. Oh, so I can see how beautiful she is. Oh, that's nice. Oof, woofed, woofty boofed. Okay, that's what you want. Those zoom-ins are gonna be roll zoomed in. Roll. In fact, let's just start right now. Let's just zoom in a little bit. Just a tad. Just a little bit. Okay. So, I'm gonna angle myself more this way. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh, Lisa Blancett is here, also known as Loving 50 and Beyond. On Instagram, on the gram. Do like the kids too. Get on the gram. All right. Okay. I've scrolled up enough. A little night makeup. My husband and I wandered around a New York City Whole Foods forever looking for wine. Oh, wow. What a... Ooh, wow. I feel that to my core. That just hit me hard. It's like, ooh, God. I feel that. Lori Wilson, you should be in the musical Chicago. No, I think no. I mean, if I'm gonna get real with you, the important part of, you know, a brand, being an actor / on YouTube, would choose one, is knowing your brand. That's not it. I mean, I would look fierce, you know, in one of those get-ups. And if I had about 5 months of intense everyday dance training, just me, yes. But if not that, then no, it's not gonna happen. I guess I could be Roxy, because she's less of a dancer, right? I could be Roxy. I feel like I'm not wafy enough for that, though. I'm more of a Roxy and, oh my God, this is, my musical theater brain is going. Roxy Hart and Who the hell is the other character? Velma. Oh my God. I'm a Velma, but that's not gonna happen. So that's a no. How could I forget Velma? The Drowsy Chaperone, yes, duh. In like 15 years, I will be the Drowsy Chaperone, literally in life, just every day. Okay, so here's what's happening today. We've got a lot. Is Kath? Oh. Oh, I wanted to show someone. So first of all, I'm having a gin and tonic. I'm sorry, it's so repetitive at this point, but it's what I want during these live streams. It keeps for a long time. It's icy cold. Guys, people were requesting some snackins. We've got some snackins. We had a lot of requests last time. Sarah Alvarez Kleinsmith. She was like, no, I brought out the pop chips last time. Remember, she's like, no, the weird snacks. I miss the weird snacks. Well, they're here. They're back. They're coming out. You know, here's the thing. Sometimes when things are this specific and you eat them too much, you burn out. You put them away, you tuck them away, and then you forget about them. And then you're like, oh my God, remember that time I had smoked oysters and I ate them live? And then you bring them back out again and they're just as delicious as they were before. I can have that for dinner. I mean, I'm not going to. We're gonna have dinner, but they're also very low in calories. All right. Well, we're putting one. Don't worry, I've got towels here. I've got a moist, warm towel to wipe my hands. Miss Robbie Lou said she just inhaled Jimmy John's. Well, that sounds delicious. Okay. So, this is what we're doing here today. We're doing a trying new makeup. You know, I do this like once a week. But the reason I do it so much is because I don't know what now watch tonight, like it'll get not as many views, but I feel like the people want to see trying new makeup. If you just generically shout trying new makeup, people will literally come out of the woodworks you've never seen before. This is my experience. But the good thing about tonight is that we actually have a lot of like goodies, some stuff I'm really excited to try, and we're doing it all at once. One of those things is the Natasha Denona Denones. We're breaking out the Denones. The Natasha Denona Chromium Liquid Eyeshadows. I have 4 of them. And you're like, Kate, why didn't you just get all 5? There's 5. And I'm like, I didn't want one of the shades. And it looked kind of like the other shades, and I wasn't into it. And I think they're $28 a piece. So I got the ones I wanted. No, I'm sorry, excuse me. Back it up. 2 of them were gifted to me by Stephanie Windsor, okay? Then I was so obsessed with them, and the outpouring of comments after I did my haul video a few days ago, where I wore it on my eyelids, I had to get more. I had to do it. So, there's a lot of commentary about they think they're too old for these. Well, you know what? It's all in how you wear them. And, sorry. I've done a lot of research on how to apply these. I've seen a lot of different ways, and some of them are very editorial and very groovy, and I love that. But I think I found the best way. And hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose. Hold on. I'm sorry, it's just like it needed Yes, I took my allergy pills. It needed to happen. Okay, life changer, life changer. So basically, oh, Stephanie Windsor is here. Yes, she's 55, and I know she wears that ultraviolet shade. I know she does. So I actually, well, we're gonna talk about these once we get to that place in the Get Ready With Me. But I think I found the perfect way to apply them. And I have to credit Mel Thompson, because I do think she has great application tips. And so I'm sort of like, it helped me figure out how to apply these. Okay, so we're doing a full face. I have not a stitch of makeup upon my visage. A couple things I want to mention. First of all, if you're here, thank you so much. Oh my God, you made it. It's like so exciting. Like I can't even take it. So if you would thumbs this up or thumbs it down, either one, actually it does the same thing. So whatever if you have like kind of like chubby fingies, and you just click the, oh, so I saw there were 4 thumbs downs and then it went down to 3. So see, this is what I'm talking about. Someone slipped and they gave it a thumbs down and they're like, oh my God, no, I thumbs downed it. Oh God, who was it? Who was it? Fess up. I'm kidding, you don't have to do that. Sorry, I was reading some comments. So yes, please thumbs this up. I'd so appreciate it. And also, clearly, if you're not subscribed, I mean, subscribe, damn it, subscribe. And the other thing I want to mention is there's always this super chat option. I like to bring it up because sometimes if I don't, people don't know what it is, and then they ask. So the super chat is $sign at the bottom of the screen. It is a way to support my channel. If you don't want YouTube to get the 30% that they take from the super chat, you can also Venmo and PayPal as a way to donate to my channel. You can literally do none of those things, and that's okay too. Okay. The other thing I wanted to tell you is it's very exciting. Oh, Lori Wilson just sent a $4.99 exercising pair. Thank you, Lori Wilson. Lori Wilson is killing it with the super chats lately. She's on it. Okay, so I want to tell you guys, this is very exciting. You know, Michelle Wong and Better Off Red and I have been doing these live streams together. So we're making them like a weekly / bi-weekly, whenever the hell we want to do them, but thing. So we are going to be doing one. Oh, Sarah's Marco Poloing me right now. I can't watch it though because I'm here with you and we're focused. And I don't even care about what she has to say because it's you and me. Okay? So anyway, we are doing a Marco Polo on her channel. A Marco Polo. Nope. Drunk. That's not what I meant to say. We're doing a live stream on her channel. And it is this Friday. So this Friday at 7 p.m. If Sarah's here, it's at 7 p.m., right? Eastern Standard Time. I'm just going to say it's 7. I'm going to text her right now. Hold on a second. Let me just, I don't want to screw this up. Hey, I'm live. What time is the live stream on Friday? LOLs. Okay. Guys, we live in the space age, and this is just how things are now. So anyway, we'll get back to you, but it's probably 7 p.m. Please go to Sarah's channel and watch it. I want to bring if you're not subscribed to Sarah, yeah, 7 p.m. Okay, 7 p.m. She just texted back. It's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. please go subscribe to Sarah's channel, Tongue Twister. And come over, because it's always fun with Sarah. Wow, they are really going back and forth on Marco Polo here. Okay. Can't wait to catch up on that later. So anyway, please come over. And she has a really special announcement. It's pretty exciting. I'm excited about it. You're gonna want to hear about it. What more do you even want? Like, just be there, for God's sake. Okay. I'm probably going to talk about it at the end too, in case anyone missed it, because that's how much I want you to be there. So we're going to start in. Oh, good. Someone took over for the person who took their thumbs down away. So we have someone replace that person. So we're back at 4 thumbs downs. Okay. Like I said, either way, it's engaged. Do people, this is my question, even though we say either way is engagement and it actually pushes our channel further into the algorithm, are these people listening? Do you think? Are they like, well, it's just more important that I just like give a thumbs down. I mean, if it helps your channel, great. Confused. Okay, so we're gonna start in. So first I have the first thing I'm using is a brand new primer. And it is expensive as hell. Stephanie, I don't know if this is a full size or not. This looks like a tiny size, but I mean, I'm not complaining. This is the Surratt. I've never owned anything from Surratt. I've heard incredible things, of course, from Michelle. I believe she actually did a video about this primer, is what I saw. This is the Perfectionniste primer. And I'm gonna put it on my face right now. Oh, it's like runny. That looks unpleasant, to say the least. But it's going to be pleasant on my face. Oh yeah. Yes. Wait, where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Okay. This is interesting. I've never seen a primer that's like liquidy like this, but I'm also not mad about it because it kind of reminds me of a serum. Lexi Jong loves that primer, Robin says. Okay. Cool. I'm excited. Great. Carolyn Wilson, we're talking about age. There's lots of comments about age. Age is just a number, and I can't believe I'm as old as I am. Then again, I remember when I was 6. Wow, you remember when you were 6. I never thought I'd be 13, like my best friend's older bro. It's true. It's so true. Everyone just seems so old when you're young. Sherry Ford is here, y'all. Sherry Ford is in the house. I said a Sherry Ford is in the house. Happy Wednesday from 100-degree and humid Texas, which is great if you're into frizzy hair and a sweaty face. And who isn't? This is my kind of message. Enjoying a very chilled Pinot Grigio during our happy hour. Sherry, I just love you. And it's not because you donate to my channel all the time. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's amazing, but also you're hilarious and you're just good people. Appreciate you, girl. Appreciate you. Did I miss anything else? Last time I missed, oh shoot. I wanted to make up for this and I forgot already. Let me scroll. It's gonna take a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Actually, I'm gonna pull it up on here and see if I can't find it, because I just want to shout this person out. Oh, I did miss one. Beth McBrien sent $10. Okay, Venmo. Okay, got my Sephora cart on standby, ready for the Natasha Denona Multichromes. Happy Wednesday. Thank you, Beth. So sweet. I really wanted to, where is it? Where is it? Damn it. Shoot. It might have been event. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm putting you through this, but I just feel it's only, okay, well, I can't find it. Okay, if you're here, I can't remember the entire name of the person, but if you're here, please speak up. And I want to shout you out. Jeez Louise. Okay. So we put on this amazing Surratt primer that feels like a serum. I'm not mad about it. My lips feel dehydrated. Can I just tell you, I started using the Fresh Advanced Therapy Lip Treatment, and you guys know how I love Fresh. I love, one of my favorite skincare brands, but I just have to say, nothing is as good as Laneige. Like, everything else dries my lips out now. Like Laneige, yeah. Love it. I just love it. Okay. So now we're gonna put on some foundation. No, first we're gonna put on, this is important for the eyeshadow look. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Great. Next, oh no, I'm sorry, I have to show you something. So Debbie O said something very special. Is Debbie O here? From your, it's just blown out. From your subscriber, Debbie O, it says, and it was a jewelry box, and it had these, and let me zoom in. Oh wow, that's a real zoom in. Do you see what they say? Back it up. She sent me back it up earrings. Debbie, if you're here, can you please share, where did you get these? There was no indication of where it was from, anywhere. Oh, Debbie O is here. Debbie, where'd you get them, girl? Tell us, we need to know. Wait, I just saw her. Where is she? Where is she? Yeah, Debbie, can you please tell us where these are from? Like, we're on pins and needles, because I will literally link them now. I had no way to link them. Oh, she's not here, right? Okay, well, once I find out where they're from, I will absolutely link them. Debbie O, where are you? We're calling into the universe. Debbie O, come here. Okay. So, well, I'll get back to you about it. We'll figure it out. So now I'm going to use, I haven't used this in a while, and I felt like I needed to use something like, we need to mix it up here. We have a few non-bougie products in here. So this is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation in the shade Light 55. And now, you know, if you're not familiar, you can find everything I'm using here in the description box. It's all linked in case you miss it. Oh, Sarah Kleinsmith is here. Hi, Kate. I just chugged some champagne and I'm here. I love that. Yes, we love when Sarah Kleinsmith is here. Sarah's one of my best friends. She's like one of my best friends. McGRATH, and she's also the person who's, as I said, suggested that I have, she's like, I miss when you eat weird foods. So Sarah, get excited. I've got the oysters here. Okay, someone, if Debbie O shows up, I can't always pay attention to all the chat, obviously, because I'm doing a couple things at once, but if Debbie O is here, you better let me know. Nancy Braun is here. Hi, everyone. Sassy Red said, we got you, Kate. We got you, girl. Oh my gosh. Another best friend of mine, Maris McCauley, is here. Yes. I love when my besties show up. It's so exciting. Maris is in Arizona, having a heat stroke. Yeah, she said she can't wait to see these eyeshadows. Guys, I'm telling you what. I love them. I mean, they're different though. They're different, and you're taking not a risk. That makes it sound negative. What's what I'm trying to say? Making a statement. What?
An adventure?
An adventure. An adventure. You're making a statement. Today was crazy because it was like fall, like I can feel fall coming because it was like 77 degrees here today and breezy. It was a delight, an absolute delight. You know, I just have to say, this foundation, I think it's $16, it's amazing. Like, I feel like it's as good as like high-end / luxury, a lot of luxury foundations. Tony Page, fall breezy, I'm moving there. Tony, don't be so impulsive. Did you say fall? I'm coming straight to New York City, changing my entire life. Don't. No. Back it up. Move to Maine or something. That's better, right? Okay. I think we patted that into our face quite enough. Phyllis Goddard, Kate, are you staying in NYC? I mean, I'm here. Where would I go? But really though, where would I go? Because every place else is kind of things are better here in New York City. Never did I ever think I would state, I think I'm staying in New York because it's better than the rest of the country. It is a great place in a lot of ways. However, I'm talking about COVID, okay? This place figured it out. And I'm staying. For now. I'm staying for now. Okay. So, sorry I keep on like rubbing my nose. I do feel like there's some allergies at hand. Let's take a bite, a crunch. Oh, Lori Wilson said another $4.99, and it's a laughing pear. Thank you, Lori. Lori, we love your super chats and your pears. Okay. If you missed it, we've got some smoked oysters on crackers. Perfect snack. I love them. Okay. Pacing it out. Gotta pace it out. What design is on the plate? I would show you, but all the oysters will fall off, but it's a plate from Urban Outfitters from like a decade ago. And it's like this design from like a fair. It's like a fair design. It says funnel cake on it. It looks very vintage. Elizabeth Dion, I need to know what smoked oysters taste like. I think you do. I think you haven't lived. Okay.
You got a new super chat.
Oh, I got a new super chat? Oh my god, Helene. Queen Helene sent a cool $4.99. Thank you, Helene. Okay, so next we are moving on to the Charlotte Tilbs, because you know it's not a get ready with me unless I use at least 2 Charlotte Tilbury products. Sorry, not sorry. This is my new obsession. This is the Magic Vanish Color Corrector. And this is in the shade Fair, which on camera and in life looks really peachy, right? Like why? Oh, itchy nose, go away. But it's actually not, it's actually perfect. And I'm very fair. So how it just really is so, it's like the more, like a little bit more mattified version of the Glossier Stretch Concealer, which I love. It's just, it's perfect. It doesn't, it just looks like your eye is fresh. Fresh eyes. Okay, let me find a decent mirror here. Okay, great. Next, we're going to move on to blush. So we're blushing it up tonight. What's new, right? So this is a new shade for me. This is not a new product, but it is a new shade. This is the Flower Beauty. It's kind of a long ass name. The Flower Beauty Blush Balm Color Drops for Cheeks. Okay, Flower Beauty. Simplify. And this really is just the perfect pretty pink, right? Just really subtle and perfect. It really is like a lilac-y light pink, which I'm obsessed with. And it is a gel, like it is a gel formula. I would say people are like, I need to stop saying like so much. I hate that. Sorry. People ask, how does this compare to the Glossier? It's a little, I find it to be a little more sheer, a little less intensely pigmented, and a little dewier. Yeah? Oh, I also wanted to tell you guys, if you're in the Good Job gang, the 20% off merch code is available through the end, like till midnight tonight. So if you want to pick up any merch, any of the merch, it's just for the Good Job gang. It's called a perk. It's the perk of being in the gang. And that code is, if you go to my community tab on YouTube, you will find it. It's like 3 posts down and you'll see the code. Okay. Okay, great. So this is a delight and a joy. Now I have to tell you guys, because you know, the last live stream I did was a Chantecaille live stream. And this was completely sold out. I'm talking about sold out on everything, on every damn site I visited. But it's back, and it's back only in one place. It's at Saks Fifth Avenue. That's where I've linked it for you. Available nowhere else. I wish I could remember the name of the subscriber. If you're here, please speak up. She DM'd me today and she said, oh my God, Kate, tell the world Saks has the powder back in stock. So definitely, if you've been wanting it, it's probably gonna sell out again. Elizabeth Dion said, finally got my hands on one. You seriously made my day. Oh, I'm so glad. Well, I'm telling you what, I really don't think you're gonna regret it. I mean, it is a pretty penny. It's a pretty penny, but it's worth it. Okay, so I'm using my BK Beauty 102 Bunny on the Face brush. Betty Madison, do you dye eyebrows? No. I mean, I'm not against it, but no, I don't. Betty. Jamie K said it is a beautiful powder to anyone thinking about it. It really is. I mean, I feel like I don't have to say anything more about it because I've just talked it up so damn much, but like, to me, this is what I'll say. I just said I was going to stop talking about it and then I lied. I lied to you. I'm a liar. This is Goldilocks for me because I love my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, but that is very matte. This is skin-like. So it's somewhere in between, which I really enjoy. I'm gonna take a smaller brush. This is a Luxie tapered, it was a highlighter brush, but I like to use it for my under eye. Yes, there's only one shade of this powder. It's transparent. I know a lot of people think this looks yellow. Trust me, I do not have any yellow undertones in my skin whatsoever. I'm the opposite end of the spectrum. I am a cool, a neutral, cool pink undertone. So this is completely transparent. Okay, great. And then moving on to highlighter, Holly Howard. I'm late. Work is getting in the way of my live stream watching. Welcome, Holly. Jamie K said, if it works on Kate and Teresa is dead and me, it's translucent. So Jamie K, well, Jamie K isn't a pasty ass white person. So I think you're good. You know? You're good. I mean, you know what I mean. Whatever your skin tone, you're good. Okay, so I do apologize. I swear, you know, I never thought I had allergies. I never thought I had allergies. I think I have allergies. A lot of things I didn't think I had, and then I like got in my 30s. I'm like, I think I have that. I think that's a thing that I have. Okay, so I am going to pull out my Hourglass Bronzer in the shade, this is the, well, it's the only shade I have, but it's Luminous Bronze Light. It is a medium, so they have several shades. This is a medium bronze. This is my favorite glowy bronzer, point blank. You guys know that if you watch my channel. Like, this is just, it's hard to say my favorite because there's such a big difference to me between a glowy bronzer and a matte bronzer. My favorite matte bronzer is of course the Charlotte Tilbury. But if you like a glow, this blew my socks off. Do I use the light or the medium? The shade is in the description box. It comes in 4 or 5 different shades. This is called the Luminous. Oh, are you talking about the Charlotte Tilbury? I use the medium in the Charlotte Tilbury. I love when I wear like a dark head wrap because I can just go to town. Like I don't have to worry about getting this on the head wrap, or rather I don't have to worry about it showing up. So guys, I have to tell you about a podcast that I was introduced to. My friend Heather introduced me to it a couple days ago, and I'm obsessed with it. It's called You're Wrong About. And it's the kind of, I mean, I've only listened to 1 episode, and I'm going to tell you about that in a second, but it's about, obviously you can guess what it's about. They talk about things that, you know, preconceived misconceptions, misperceptions, preconceived notions that you're wrong about. Anyway, it's a woman and a gay dude. The man is a writer for Huffington Post. The woman is also some sort of, well, she's just smart as hell, and they're both really funny, and they have a great dynamic. I should have put it in the description box. I'm gonna put it in the description box. Yes, Alice Wonder. She said You're Wrong About is amazing. Yes. Okay. Oh, Nikki Holmes. That was me, Kate. I told you about the powder at Saks. Nikki Holmes, everyone. You have Nikki Holmes to thank if you are able to get that Chantecaille powder at Saks, because she's the one who wrote me. So thank you so much, Nikki. Much appreciated, girl. Okay, so You're Wrong About. Again, I've only listened to 1 episode, but the 1 episode I listened to is so important to me, and I have to tell you what it was. I'm not going to do this, but at some point I am going to do, like, I'm going to show you my living space. I'm going to show you my filming area and how my makeup collection and all that stuff and how I store stuff. I have a original The Stepford Wives from 1975 movie poster canvas print up above this whole situation, okay? Because that's how strongly I feel about this movie. It is basically my favorite movie ever. I'm obsessed with it. And I'm just gonna, like, I don't need to keep bronzing, but I'm going to because I'm talking about Stepford Wives. So I've talked about it on my channel before, but like, Randy got me the DVD a couple years ago for Valentine's Day. It's incredibly hard to find and it's very expensive because it's hard to find. And you're like, why is it so hard to find? So if you guys have not watched the original Stepford, do not watch the fucking remake of Stepford Wives. It's trash, okay? You need to know, did you like any of the, I believe there was only 1 remake. Holly, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm kind of a Stepford Wives fanatic. I think there was only 1 remake of the first version of the movie or the book, which was the Nicole Kidman version. Please disregard. But the original version with Paula Prentice and Catherine Ross is fantastic. And it's how it was meant to be. And it is like total just feminist goodness. And there's so much to dig into. It's fascinating. And I'm probably just gonna have to stop putting on makeup for a second to tell you about this, because the next thing I'm gonna move on to is the Natasha Denona's, I'll do my brows and that'll be good. So this is the Benefit Gimme Brow Gel. So yes, if you want to watch the original Stepford Wives, please God watch it. It is available on Tubi. I highly recommend you watch it on Tubi. No matter where you watch it, it has not been remastered. So it's gonna look really grainy. But it's incredible and super creepy. And I just ordered a vintage copy of the book from when it first came out, a hardcover copy, which I'm really excited to get because I haven't read the book. I've seen both the movies. I've seen the first movie, as I said, so many times you couldn't even count. The crazy thing is, this is what's so creepy. And it's free on Tubi, just so you know, it's faux free. So, you know, we love this. There's a cinema house here called Alamo Drafthouse. It's a chain. It started in Austin. They have several around the country. It's really cool. They show, like, you know, movies that are out now. Well, obviously not right now because the world has burst into flames, but normally they show like new releases, but they also show old stuff like retro movies, and it's just, the aesthetic is retro. It's so cool. If and when things get back to normal, I highly recommend you go to an Alamo Drafthouse if you can. But we're such nerds that, like, we go a lot, and I wrote them because, like, I just couldn't figure out why they hadn't shown the original Stepford Wives from 1975. And they were so prompt. They wrote me back within like a day. I was so impressed. And I don't know what this person's title was, but it sounded very important. And she was so kind, and she was like, you know, we get this request so much, but here's the deal. Stepford Wives from 1975 is still to this day owned, like the rights are owned by a major pharmaceutical company, like a big pharma company. She didn't tell me what company, but believe me, I looked it up. It's Bristol Myers Squibb. Still owns the rights to it, which means that no one else can get it, so that it can't be remastered. They just like have their clutches on the rights of this movie. And it makes me so angry, like I can't even handle it. Like, also, when you watch the Stepford Wives, you will realize how creepy that is, because there's this whole element of that time period in the 70s, that 60s, 70s, whatever, when we were all like obsessed with women being housewives. That's where they belonged. And in order to kind of keep them in that place, not that there's anything wrong with being a housewife, okay? You know what I'm saying, come on. To keep them in that place, every single one of them, it was important to put out medication and prescribe medication to women, so that all of their feelings of anxiety about, like, you know, keeping a household going and children and all of that stuff could be quelled. You just needed to take medication. And so if you listen to You're Wrong About, the podcast, they go so in depth about this and, you know, what was behind all of this in that era in regard to women. And it's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. There's no way in hell I'm going to do any of this justice, but just believe me when I tell you, you should listen to it if that sounds of interest to you, because they do a bang up job. They really, really do. And they also talk about this whole notion that, you know, technology was introduced into the home, you know, like blenders and, you know, all these, I can't think of anything because I'm not domestic, but you know what I'm saying. Technology that was supposed to make everyone's lives easier, but really what happened was it just gave women more work to do so they could stay at home and take care of the kids and clean the house, and it freed up the men so they could go and do whatever the hell they wanted to do. And that was sort of the irony of the whole situation, because you would think, oh, it's making everyone's lives easier. No, it's making men's lives easier. Women are just, they have extra things to run. And so they talk about that, and it is fascinating. So I highly recommend you listen to You're Wrong About, and I highly recommend, it doesn't even matter what order you do it in, watch the original Stepford Wives, because it's creepy as hell, and there's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack. Guys, just watch it on Tubi. People are trying to find it on Amazon. Just, I did the work for you. You're welcome. I did the work for you. You're welcome. Trust me, it's not, you either have to watch it on YouTube. I wouldn't recommend that. Watch it on Tubi. Or pay like $50 on eBay for a copy of it yourself. Okay, wow. So, I nerded out about that long enough, didn't I? Yes, please go watch it so we can all talk about it. That would be amazing. I've always wanted to do a Halloween look as like Catherine Ross, as a Stepford wife. But it involves a lot, and it really mostly involves just like black, you know, those contacts that like make your eyes black. So, yeah, it's brilliant. Okay, so moving on to the eyes. Well, now that we have 438 people here, let's move on, shall we? So we have the Natasha Denona Chromium liquid eyeshadows here. I have 4 out of 5. I explained previously. These are the shades I wanted, and there was one shade I didn't want. So that's the end of that. So I have, and I'm gonna swatch all of these for you. I have Dragonfly, and I want to pull up the descriptions here. Dragonfly is a purple gold orange metallic. I have Infra Nude, which is a gold, yellow, red, pink metallic. This is the most subtle of all of them, for sure. I have Ultraviolet. This is really fun. We're going to use this in the Luke tonight. And this is Violet, Purple, Green Metallic. And then lastly, we have Scarab, which is, sorry, it was Scarab. Gold, yellow, blue metallic. Just gorgeous. So let me swatch those for you. So this is the description of these. It is a shadow that features a jelly texture with a fresh, hydrating feel and creates a multi-chrome finish with color shift at different angles of light reflection. And that, I mean, that's just not even doing it justice, because there's so much going on in these shadows. And I've really played around with how to apply them. Think I found the best way, in my opinion. So I put, just so you know, I did put eyeshadow primer on, which I do suggest. And we're gonna start with a palette. We're gonna build this look up. So wait, no, we're not. We're gonna I always forget to swatch. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, Irene Caputo. Irene, she's the person who sent me the donation through PayPal, and I forgot to shout her out last time. So thank you so much to Irene if you are here. I really appreciate it. It did pop up in my email here. Okay. So I'm gonna swatch Infra Nude first. This is, it's subtle, but it's still, you know, it's still got a lot going on. So that's Infra Nude. Let me turn this down a little bit so you can see. Really beautiful. I mean, they're all beautiful. So I'm just gonna stop saying that, because I'll just have to repeat it over and over again. This is Scarab, This is getting a lot of play. I feel like everyone's doing a look with this, which I don't blame them. Look at how gorgeous that is. I mean, get out of town. Get out of town. This is Dragonfly. It doesn't look subtle, but also you guys have to realize that you can, I'm not blending these out. I'm just giving it to you straight. You know what I mean? But you can also kind of make these subtle. I love Dragonfly. I just think that is, And then Ultraviolet. I mean, what's even happening? What the hell is even going on here? Whenever I say that, I feel like a mom who's like walking in on you doing something you don't want, where she's like, what's going on in here? Did you just pull out the Natasha Denona Chromium liquid eyeshadows? When I come back in here, I want to see those gone. I'm going to pretend I never saw them. That's how I feel. Okay. Look at those swatches though, like for reals. I almost just want to just do this the whole time. Yes! Okay. So we did the swatch-ins. Now I could use all four. I could do different looks on one eye, the other eye. I'm not going to do that tonight, but I assure you, I'm going to use two of them tonight. I'm going to use the other two. Like, don't you worry. It's going to happen. The two shades I am going to use are I'm going to use these two. Because, I mean, honestly, like I said, I feel like a lot of people are digging on this, and I don't blame them. They're doing this look. But you know how much I love a pink and a purple. So those are what I'm going to use tonight. And first now this is also new. So we're going to come back to those, but I want to build the look up, because what I find with these, you could just use these, but they're not, it's almost like I feel like they're more flattering if you use some powders in the look to soften things, because they're very, they're intense. They're intense. Okay, so this is also brand new. We're gonna come back, don't worry, to the Natasha Denona. This is the BH Cosmetics Weekend Vibes Mimosa palette, and this was a part of my haul as well, and I always forget how much I love BH Cosmetics. It's so unassuming. I will tell you, again, everything is linked in the description box. This is currently on sale for 20% off on BH Cosmetics, which is where I linked it. So it's like $14 or something. It's gorgeous. So I am going to, wait, let me just pick the right brush. Hold, please. So I'm going to go in with the most neutral shade in the palette right here. I'm going to go in with We Love Brunch. Let me zoom in a little bit here. So We Love Brunch. It's like sort of a light brown, I guess. Just a nice transition shade. I just don't understand how these eyeshadows are so quality for the price. I really don't get it. Okay, so that's just to start. That's a really nice, if you're pale as hell like me, that's actually a really nice, just one and done, like throw it on, run out the door shadow. Okay, next I am going to go in with these two right here. This is called Bottomless, and this is called Saluti. This is the shade that I swatched in my live stream. I'm just gonna like tap between the two. Like this, tap, 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 tap. Okay. Oh, Amber R, I second Heather Willis's question. Do you think BH is as good as Alter Ego? Yes. I think they're equal, to be quite honest. What I will say is, if we're talking about mattes, I feel like overall BH, if it's like splitting hairs, it's splitting damn hairs, but their mattes are so buttery and go on so not patchy that, gun to my head, I'd have to choose BH Cosmetics, but it's like it's very close. Okay. So now I'm going to take a very, very flat brush. Oh, St. Driscoll became a Good Job Gang member. Welcome. Thank you. Okay, so this is and I did link this because I feel like it's a really good purchase if you're going to do the Natasha. I mean, there's a lot of brushes you could use, but this is the best one that I had. The Natasha, if you're going to use the Natasha Denona Chromium liquid eyeshadows. So we're going to go in with ultraviolet. Yes. Oh, Cara C is here. Yes, Cara C. Welcome. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Cara C, like just what? Oh my God, there's a gnat on my face. See, the gnat wanted to be a part of this too. The gnat is upset that you didn't subscribe to Cara C. And it's like, boop, what you doing? You better subscribe. Okay? That made me itchy. Okay. Yeah, there's a gnat and a fly in here. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're going to just take this. Oh, sorry. Did I tell you what this is? This is the MAC 212. Again, I linked it. Just look at how pretty that is on the brush. Now, this does dry down relatively fast, so I'm gonna focus. And I'm patting. And I'm taking it up toward the crease. Ms. Robbie Lou is angry! And I do feel like, so now the first way, it does, can I talk? Natasha Denona says you can apply these with your fingers, and you can, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be patchier. This is not patchy, okay? But because there's so much dimension and so much multi-chrome going on, it can appear patchy if you apply it in certain ways. And I feel like one of those ways is if you apply it with your finger. This is the best way to do it. Well, I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit. Okay, so that's that. We're gonna let it dry. We're gonna do the other eye. We're not done. There's a whole other shade that we're gonna use. Do the other eye. Kim McConnell, get that Nata head wrap. Okay, I'll work on it. I feel like if you use your finger, it kind of moves the product around too much, but if you use a flat brush to apply it, it just puts it right in place. You know what I mean? There's more control. Look at how gorgeous that shade is. I mean, get out of town. And the thing is, I know these look really small, right? These look really small. But guys, you don't need much of this, okay? You really don't. I mean, that's all you really need, but we're gonna do one more shade. So that was the Ultraviolet. Obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. And then I'm gonna just wipe, oh my God, this fucking mat. I'm gonna wipe that off. And I'm also gonna just wait for this to dry, like for a hot second. It is so duochromy, yes. And you know what? I don't really own a lot of like, I actually have never owned a duochrome liquid shadow. People are naming the Nat. Nate the Nat. Nate! Nate! Hey! Hey! Don't be upset, okay? I mean, I don't know that I actually want you around, but I also don't want your feelings to be hurt if you're here. Cool? Are we cool? Okay. So this is Dragonfly, but we also kind of, these really do take like a couple minutes, I feel like, to totally okay. Now I'm going to take Dragonfly. Yes, gorgeous. We love it. And we're not going to use as much of this. We're just going to use this on the outer portion of my eye. So that's what it looks like on, it looks so pretty. Like they look even prettier on the brush. it just really brings out the purple even more, I find. Gorgeous. Jerry Morrison is even angrier. Okay, going back in the other eye. And I am hitting the midpoint of the eye too, because I feel like that's the money spot, right? The mid to the outer portion of the eye. I just don't even, and the thing is, like, it's all about, what's interesting is, it's all about, now we're gonna go back in and blend some of that out with powder, but I just am so amazed at, like, how much, I know this is not rocket science, but how, oh, 540 people here, okay! How much, like, an application technique makes a difference, and it's not like I'm not doing anything difficult. This is not, it really isn't hard. Oh, I still have these on my hand and they're so good. They're so good. They're so good. But it really is all about, I had to play around with application techniques. And it makes all the difference, you know? So anyway, I'm gonna go, I just dropped something. I'm gonna go back in with the BH Cosmetics Kerosene, but like, how are these so beautiful? My poor bank account. I know, girl. I hear you. I hear you. So going back in with the BH Cosmetics Weekend Vibes Mimosa palette. And I am going to, oof, damn, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna go back in with Saluti. Yes, Elizabeth S. is saying Mel Thompson did a similar technique to this. Oh, no, me watching her video is what made me understand how to apply this best. Like, 100%, 100%. Okay, so I'm going back in with Saluti. And you know, I'm going over a little bit over, like, where the Natasha Denona ends, right? So that it looks seamless. And then I also want to, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna go in with Fizzy right here. Same on the other eye. And then going in with Fizzy again. Which I feel like kind of matches that, right? It's like the powder version of this liquid shadow right here, the Dragonfly. A little bit. I mean, it's pinkier than that, but. Okay, and then we're going to do the under eye. I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is my Alter Ego brush number 7. and I am going to go in with Saluti. We're gonna do a matte pinky purple under eye. Am I missing things? What's happening? Oh, okay. Maybe I'm gonna spritz this a little bit so there's like a little bit more, just a tiny bit. A little more payoff. Guys, pink and purple is basically my life. Pulling a Better Off Red here. Pulling a Better Off Red. You can tell this is the tired eye because I've got more wrinkles under it. This is the eye that I itch all the time, that I scratch. And then I'm just gonna like use my finger to pat some more of this fizz in because it's so freaking gorgeous. This is actually, I have to say, this fizz right here, this is the shade. This looks exactly like the Dragonfly does, pretty much, in powder form. All right, well, I'm impressed with everything so far, and I almost feel like livid. I feel like I want to punch a wall. Okay, guys, punch a wall for me, somebody. Now I am going to make sure I like this vibe, and I do. I'm telling you what, guys. Stop it. Just stop it! They're so good! So good. Okay. We'll do, you know, we're gonna do a look with the Infra Nude and the Scarab at another time. Probably next time. Okay, so now Stephanie Wizard said, this is not just angry, it's enraging. Okay, so now I'm going to line my eyes. And this is the Marc Jacobs oh, wow, that really, oh no. Oh, there we go. Okay. This is the Marc Jacobs Highliner pencil. Holly Howard, when I try a pink eye, I feel like it always looks like pink eye. See, now, Better Off Red always talks about how she likes the diseased look. Guys, everyone looks that way. Everyone looks that way. Like, I don't understand why people are like, when I do that, it looks like this, but when you do it, it looks great. No, just put some eyeliner on and mascara on and it'll look great. It's a look. It's a look. Trust me, I'm not any different, I assure you. So this is the Highliner pencil in the shade Plumage. No, no one said dead. I said diseased. Diseased is a different look. Okay, you can be diseased and hot. That's just, you know, it's a whole vibe. I'm gonna sharpen this a little bit with this sharpener that I don't really love, but okay. Okay. Go. Stephanie Windsor says she's gonna try this loop tomorrow. Do it, Stephanie. I just feel like I always do like a baby, like a baby cat eye. Yeah, this liner is everything. This color, this formula, it is flawless. Also, I love when a formula is so malleable that I can just like blend it out with my finger. Like, oh, that's too much. Oh, okay, there we go. That'll be fine. Okay. Now we're going to do mascara, but also we're gonna do more brows. More brows. I have to say, this is a pretty, this is very close to the boy brow, and I'm into it. I'm really into it. This Anastasia, or sorry, this Benefit Gimme Brow. This was, Better Off Red gave this to me because it was too dark, just not the right shade for her. And I really like it. I really, really like it. Let's take a drink, shall we? Okay, we have so many more like new fun things coming up, but now we're like, here we go. Well, no, I'm sorry. We're at the thing that's gonna take the longest. This is a new mascara. This was given to me by Lisa Blancett. This is the Lilly. I didn't know about this brand, but I did link it. It's available at Sephora. I had no idea. This is the Lilly Lashes Triple X Mascara. Ooh. Okay. Oh, Clarissa Fell. Hi. So this is the packaging. The packaging is fun. Has anyone tried this? I don't know anything about it. Oh, Clarissa has it. This curler is the Shiseido eyelash curler. I've had it for a really, really long time. So this is the brush. Ooh. Okay. I feel like this is giving me Monsieur Big vibes. I could be wrong. Let's see. Sarah Kleinsmith, if people say you look sick, be like, yeah, sick of the patriarchy. It's a Luke. Move on. Okay. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. In the vein of Stepford Wives, you better bring it on home. Okay, this is immediately easy to use, I have to say. The brush is perfectly sized for my eye. It's not too big, it's not too small. Guys, we watched Saw last night. I always vowed I would never watch movies like that, like Hostel or Saw, but Randy was telling me that the first Saw is actually not as, I mean, it's gory, but not as gory. It's more like a cat and mouse situation. I actually didn't, I liked it, actually. Carrie Elwes is in it. Anyone? Princess Bride? He was giving me a solid, he was a little over the top. I'm not gonna lie, he's a little over the top. He's giving me a dad bod, but I'm not mad about it. I think I just always have the image, like the image I have in my head of Carrie Elwes. Is that how you say his name? Elways, okay, sorry, is from Princess Bride. But also that's unfair because what was he, like 22? That seems fair, doesn't it? You know, the image you always have your head in of someone is, have in your head of someone is when they're 22. Oh my God, that was such a complicated sentence, wasn't it? Oh, Robin Hood Men in Tights, yes. I hate gory stuff except The Godfather. Oh shit. It's okay. We'll let that dry. I'm gonna take it off. Well, The Godfather's pretty gory, so what is it? You just really like, what's that about? It's pretty gory. I'm not sure I understand people, like I have friends, and if they're watching, they'll know who they are, who are like, oh, I can't stand gore and violence, but they watch Game of Thrones. And I'm like, tell me more. What are you talking about? I don't get it. Oh my God, this is killing me, but we're just gonna let it dry. This is incredibly buildable. Lisa, thank you for sending this my way. This is, I've never heard of this brand, but I'm really into it. Holly Howard never saw any of the Godfather movies. Holly, that's not something you should share out loud. Look at your life and look at your choices. We know what you're doing tonight. No, you know what? To be fair, I hadn't seen any. I hadn't seen them like up until about 2 years ago. All right, is this dry yet? Okay, good. Jeez. It's nearly killing me. Okay, next eye. Wait, who said Game of Thrones is horror? Did someone say that? Who said that? Gory is not how, no, I wouldn't describe The Godfather as gory either, but I find that sorry, there's so many comments, I'm just taking it in. I find that people who are, you know, just really sensitive to violence might consider it gory. I don't want, you know, I don't know.
Godfather does go pretty hard, though.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, he's pretty desensitized, and he just said The Godfather goes pretty hard. So you're right. Okay, well, you know, whenever Randy's...
Have you seen where Sonny gets shot all to hell in his car?
Yeah. This, I don't know if you can hear in the scene where Sonny gets shot all to hell in his car. No, it's, yeah, it's intense. I really like this mascara. What the hell? Wow. And I feel like I can keep going in and it doesn't clump up. Like, wow, I'm impressed. Never heard of this brand. People are having an intense conversation about Godfather. Okay. The Godfather really just makes me hungry. Any of the movies, I'm just like starving for Italian food. Like, yeah. I mean, the next time we watch The Godfather, I think it's going to have to be a night where I make spaghetti and meatballs because my mouth is like spurting saliva. Even now. Ugh. What Sarah Klein's with God, Carrie always has the sexiest mouth in that movie, as you wish. Oh. And wow, Sarah, we moved on to The Godfather. You know what? Yeah, The Princess Bride. I like it. I didn't like grow up with it as much as other people did, so I wasn't like dying a million deaths. Some people are really intense about it. But I like it. Okay. My God, we're done with this mascara, but I am okay. I'm into it. I'm very into that. So now we're done with the eyes. How long did it take me, guys? How long did the mascara take me? All right. Next, we're moving, like it's a downhill but uphill because, oh, 8 minutes and 48 seconds. Oh, wow. It's a long time. Okay. We're moving on to blush. So this is a brand, I mean, obviously I've used the Charlotte Tilbury blushes before. This is a new shade. It's because Michelle Wong made me buy it. She put a gun in my head and said, buy this, or I'll come and I'll take down your family. That's what she said to me. Listen, it's a true story. People don't actually know Michelle. Like, that's just how, like, that's what our relationship was like. It's really taxing. It's really stressful. So, ow, just dropped that on my foot. Okay, so this, just kidding. Yes, I did get the Charlotte Tilbury mascara, guys. I'm so excited about it. So this is the Cheek to Chic blush in First Love, which she said was the first blush she ever, oh, you know what I need though? Some oysters. Mmm. I gotta have some oysters. Mmm. And they're all oily.
Now you're more like Paul Sorvino and Dick Tracy.
Mmm. People tell me I'm like Paul Sorvino all the time. I get that all the time. Mmm. Okay. All right. Moving on. Back to the blush. This is a subtle peach shade. And I'm gonna use my BK Beauty 107 blush brush because we're going in with a pretty intense highlighter that also is kind of blushy. So I wanted something a little bit more subtle. Let me kind of zoom out a little bit here. Oh, that's too bright. That's too bright. I feel like I need to powder just a tad. Just a little bit. There we go. St. Driscoll said they need this head wrap. Well, let me tell you, this is a scarf that I bought for $5, like on the Lower East Side, like 10 years ago, that I ripped up and I used it as a head wrap. So good luck. You too can do that. This is a really gorgeous, if you like a subtle blush, it is buildable, but this is just a really, I see what Michelle was talking about because it's just a perfect everyday flattering nude blush. Tony Page, we need a video on how you do your head wraps. Well, I've done 2, Tony, so go back into my collection. It's there. Okay, next we're gonna do lips. So, matched my lips to my eyes. This is the Pat McGrath Lust Gloss in the shade Paraphernalia. This is one of my favorite Pat McGrath Lust Gloss shades. So pretty, right? Let me zoom in just a tiny bit. This is described, I believe, as magenta with some blue reflex to it. It's really gorgeous. Ah! Okay, and then, just to be extra, because we must, I'm going to take the Scott Barnes Flossy Glossy in the shade Booty Call, one of my favorite shades that I have of his glosses, which is just a beautiful unicorn lip topper. Is there a hair on my face? What is that? Okay. And just to give it like a little, just to match the eyes, you know? Pink and purple, pink and purple. Always like to do that. We can't have those gummy lips, you know what I mean? Like when you put just a little bit too much gloss on and then we can't have that. This is perfect. Bam, bam. And you know what it's time for? You know what it's time for? That highlighter, and I have a brand new highlighter. Now I have used the Melt Cosmetics Digital Dust in the shade Pink Moon, which you know I love. This is the other shade that I got, and I have saved it till this very moment in time. One moment in time. Look at that. This is Genesis. So this is, how is it described? Let me see. Digital Dust. Genesis is a peach base with a gold pearl. I believe I made Linda of Glitter Fallout get this. So I'm excited. I haven't used it. I have not used it yet. So, oh, Maris, bye Maris. Bye, thank you for coming. I'm gonna use my favorite highlighting tool, which is the BK Beauty 108. And I'm almost done, guys. We're almost there. Look at the beautiful, like, lettering on that. Isn't it gorgeous? Boop. Oh my gosh, I'm failing at that. I'm so sorry. And also, I'm going to tie everything together and put this on my brow bone here. What the hell? Boop, 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 boop. Lauren Boyles, now I'm pissed. That should go on my clavicle. Oh, maybe. Maybe that's how we end things. Guys, I have to say, I'll tell you what, damn if this look didn't come together. I mean, I don't mean to pat myself on the back, but like, it's really just about the products I'm using. It really is. But wow, I am like just the combination of everything. We used pinks, we used purples, and we used peaches, and it is stunning. So I'm going to just do a little face spritz. And I'm gonna put this on my clav, I guess. Should I? I don't know. Let's see. Well, now it's kind of damp. Okay, I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna take the bunny brush so that it's a little bit diffused. Oh my, gorgeous. Okay, look at them bones now. Look at them bones now. Okay, well this highlighter though, what is even happening? What's even going on? Okay, guys, I don't know what to cheers here. Okay, I mean, there were so many things that are like all the same. They're neck and neck, right? But it's gotta be those Natasha Denonas. It's got to be the Natasha Denona, the ones we used tonight, which were Ultraviolet and Dragonfly. I know that highlighter is insane too. It's almost like these are tied. But this is where we're gonna cheers. Okay, the longest titles on earth. Natasha Denona Chromium Liquid Eyeshadows in Dragonfly and Ultraviolet. Good job. Oh man. Guys, I feel like I need to go out on the town, but where would I go? Nothing's really open. I think we'll just stay in and I don't know, maybe we'll watch the Stepford Wives on Tubi. Watch it and then listen to You're Wrong About. Listen to this their latest episode about the damn Stepford Wives. You will not regret it. You will thank me. Also, I'm in love with the two of those people. Go and watch that. Also, please, for the love of God, tune into Better Off Red's channel on this Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me, Michelle Wong, Better Off Red. We're going to be kvetching. There's a whole announcement that you don't want to miss. Trust me, you want to be there. So I will see you guys this Friday on Sarah's channel. And cheers till next time. Bye.